What is going on, guys? Twinstinct here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be going over the Sinnoh Cup team that has actually taken me on a 20-5 run. I'm really enjoying the Sinnoh Cup meta. I think here a lot of people are saying it's quite RPS. I don't disagree, because if you get caught in the wrong matchup, there's not really a way back, but there is certainly still the same, you've got the safe swap. And there is certain ways you can get out of it, even if you do find yourself in a bit of a tricky matchup. So in a lot of ways, yes, it is very rock, paper, scissors, but in other ways there is still ways you can win, even if you catch a bad lead or bad swap. So do let me know down in the comment section what Sinnoh Cup teams you are having success with. That'd be really cool to hear how everyone else is getting on and what teams you are finding are working well for you. And as always, before we jump into it, please do consider smashing that subscribe button if you haven't already, sticking a like on the video because that would really help me out, and let's jump straight into these battles. Okay everyone, jumping straight into the first matchup here then, we have got Frostlass on the lead against an Infernape. Not the best lead for us. We're going to go straight into our Gastrodon, try and go to work, and then they bring in a Toxicroak. This is absolutely brilliant for us. They charged up a lot of energy there, so I'm thinking, yeah, it's a dynamic punch, would have probably taken us out, but we can drop one shield and farm down there. Now an Uxie coming in, this is quite spicy. I can't say I've seen too many of these. We're just going to try and take shields off the opponent now. So we've taken both shields there to just 2 body slams. We should just get to another one before we're farmed down, which is good. Get off a bit of chip damage. Now we go back into Frostlass. We know a Shadow Ball is going to be super effective on the psychic typing of Uxie. Takes it out pretty simply there. And then the Infernape coming back in. They do get to the charge move before we can get to one. Is a Blast Burn, takes us out. We can now come in with Drapion, we save the shield, we can go straight for the Aqua Tail on an unshielded Infernape, doing massive damage, and then we can Poison Sting down. That is a great match in the first match there, well played to that opponent. Jumping straight into the second game, I'm really enjoying Sinnoh Cup, it's so much fun. Frostlass on the lead against Drapion. We have to watch out for crunch in this matchup, so we will go straight into Gastrodon, get off some shots there. And now we're going to go into, they've gone into Gallade. We're going to fire up a body slam, would do massive damage because Gallade is very glassy. We have to watch out for Leaf Blade, will probably one-shot us. Such a glass cannon Gallade. And get off a bit more damage here. Hopefully we can take another shield. We get both shields. That is really good for us. We've done massive damage and we can save our shield as well. So I'm going to come in with Frostlass now, try and farm down. Unfortunately the Gallade is a bit too spammy. I do decide to drop the shield here as their shields are down. I don't want to take any damage on my Frostlass. A Hippowdon coming in with Fire Fang. We like to see it because Ice will be super effective. We almost one-shot the Hippowdon. I switch into Drapion to farm down, which got 2 Poison Stings off I believe. And now we have loaded energy for this Drapion. It is a Shadow as well, so we'll be doing a bit more damage. Obviously they will as well, but we just need one more Aqua Tail. They go for the crunch as well, interesting. Lucky that didn't lower our defense, or we might get taken out by the second one here. Okay, so that is a bit of lag there. We fire off the Aqua Tail. That takes out the Drapion, that is game 2. Well played to the opponent there. Moving into game 3 then. Frostlass on the lead against a Toxicroak, very good lead for us. We're going to go to work there, then they bring in a Bastiodon. I do go into Drapion, so I'm thinking Gastrodon is very good matchup for Toxicroak in case we need Frostlass elsewhere. And we can go to work with the Aqua Tail on the Bastiodon as well. Already down to half health before a charge move coming through. Drapion is so spammy. I've used Gastrodon, Drapion Core since the start of Sinnoh Cup. It's so powerful, I really do enjoy using it. Does a nice bit of damage on the Bastiodon. Fire off the last Aqua Tail. We do get the shield there, which is very good for us. I won't drop another shield, we want to save it. Unfortunately they do get a smack down through there. We can come in with Gastrodon, farm down the Bastiodon, and now a Drapion coming in. We've got a charge move good to go. They let it go through there, does great damage on the Drapion. It's actually a bite Drapion, that's why we haven't had a charge move yet. I'm not a big fan of bite. It's good if you're against a Drifblim Frostlass team, but otherwise it doesn't charge fast enough for me. I know a lot of people are recommending it, but I don't know. Very effective against Frostlass and Drifblim, but apart from that, not for me. Okay, moving into match 4. Got Frostlass on the lead against the Gastrodon. Not the worst matchup for us again. These mud slaps do add up. Okay, they're going to switch straight into Drapion. I'm going to go for an Avalanche. See if they shield. They don't shield, that does massive damage. Now we can go into Gastrodon. Well, we can't quite farm down there, unfortunately. Don't need to spend a shield, just an Aqua Tail, does barely anything to us, and we've got rid of their Drapion. Now the Frostlass coming in. Can I get to a Water Pulse? We can. Hopefully this goes unshielded because it will be catching them out. There we go. Nearly half the Frostlass's health. That's why it pays to run Water Pulse instead of Earth Power. No, people don't expect it, and now after one shield their Frostlass is gone. Just flips that matchup completely. Frostlass usually would just destroy Bastiodon, but Gastrodon. We come back in with Frostlass, go for the Avalanche. Takes out the Gastrodon, and that is a great game. Well played to the opponent there. Moving into the 5th and final match of this video, we've got a great lead with Toxicroak. They are not switching out, so we're going to stay in, start putting on shield pressure. They will get to a charge move. It should be a Mud Bomb, we won't need to shield this. Puts us to half health. We should be able to get to another charge move. We do. Let's see if the opponent wants to drop both shields. They have done, so now I'm going to go straight into Gastrodon. Shield up this move to save health, and then they come in with a Wormadam. Interesting. So bulky, look, my mud slaps are not doing too much to it. This was just trial and error. I thought I'd try a body slam, barely does any damage. So, got a shield up here, and hopefully we can get to a Water Pulse so we don't have to shield any more moves. Hopefully this takes out the Wormadam. It does. Let's see what the opponent's going to come in with next. It is a Frostlass. I'm going to go straight into Drapion. I know I'm going to get hit with a move here, but I need to get to a crunch. Okay, they go for Shadow Ball, interesting. So yeah, I needed to get to this crunch. Important for me to swap as soon as possible. They actually swapped in a Toxicroak there. Really well played from the opponent, catching that crunch. But I still get to another one. Look how much damage that does, absolutely insane. Who needs a Shadow? Crazy damage there. Okay, so that was a 5-0 set with this team. Very impressed with this team. And then this was getting my elo on the following set, which was starting at 2154. So I've used this team all the way through Sinnoh Cup. It's so good. Just one of those teams you want to stick with. But with all that said, thank you so much for coming to check out the content today. I hope, obviously, I didn't mince up the names too much. Bastiodon, Gastrodon, Drapion. Very similar there, and plenty of those involved in this video. Of course, as always, if you've enjoyed the content today, please consider smashing that subscribe button for loads more Pokemon Go content coming every week. And yeah, stick a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.